Hello everyone, Marcel Gagne here, and I want to talk to you about a new game that I've been playing lately. As some of you who have checked out my videos in the past know, I kind of enjoy simulation games, where you build up things and pretend to run an organization. I'm particularly fond of SimCity, as some of you know. This one is similar in some ways. This one is called Airport City. And Airport City, oops, I'm going to cancel that here. I don't actually want to make any changes. The whole premise behind Airport City is that you're going to start with a very little tiny plot of land. You're going to build airports. You're going to increase the size of your airplanes. You're going to send flights off to other parts of the world. And, you're going to collect the resources necessary to continue this growth and this upgrade. So let's just jump right in. Let me show you what it is. So this is, again, it's a city simulation game. I've got a plane here that's on the tarmac ready to go. Let's refuel that guy just to get it going here. Refueling. Let's zoom into my little plane here. And, and it is ready to go. And there you go. It is taking off into the wild blue yonder. Oops, it just disappeared. It's like a TARDIS, or something happening here. It's just, oops. I don't want to see any ads at the moment. Anyway, and as you can imagine, this is a freemium game, as so many of them are these days. There are things that you're supposed to do on a daily basis. Guest planes landed, flights completed, all that stuff. Let's fire up another aircraft here. Let's go to Cyprus, shall we? We're going to fly to Cyprus. We're going to refuel the plane. And we are going to send it on its way. There we go. Passengers are loading. And if you take a look up at the top there, okay, along the very top of the screen, you'll see that I have 3 of 45 possible passengers. I have 1,879 coins at the moment, whatever these dollars are, the airport dollars are. I still have 26 fuel out of a possible 38, which means, of course, that I could send another airplane. But just for the fun of it, let's send another airplane right now. I'll send another one to, I'll say Egypt this time. And it tells me that I need at least 16 passengers. The flight needs additional 16 passengers. I don't have any at the moment. So if you take a look over here, there are all these things that I can collect here. So I'm going to collect them. And I'll get to the money in a minute here, but let's collect them what the heck, let's collect the money. See, if you build local businesses generate funds with which you can buy additional things. But let's get that plane going, all right? I wanted to send it to Egypt, a small village. Let's go to Egypt. So we're going to fly our little plane to Egypt. Now we have enough passengers to board this thing. So I'm going to refuel, and you'll notice that the fuel goes down. And we are going to load our passengers and send them off. So while your planes are off, and I have like 38 minutes and 52 seconds for this plane to come back, that plane is ready. It was in the repair shop. Let's bring my plane back. And now it's ready to go as well. So I'm going to hit, and what the heck, let's send it off to Cyprus as well. Oh, I don't have enough passengers on this one. Let me show you a way that you can get passengers right off the bat if your passengers aren't ready. That's the whole point of building houses, residential places, like this mansion over here, for instance, or other residences. The residences generate passengers, people who are going to fly. There's your city hall over here, and city hall up in the top there, right at the top there, with the spire. That's a city hall. It's a car dealership. We've got a seafood store, some fast food places. Basically, these are all places that are going to generate funds for us. Other ways to generate funds, look up at the top right, and you can see that green section there. There's a plane requesting to land. I'm going to say allow that plane to land. The plane lands, and every once in a while it tells me, hey, progress, you've got other things that you've managed to do to earn points for the day. So I touch the little captain's hat there. I get coins, I get money. Oh, and mission complete. We have missions. Did I mention we have missions? If you click over here, Heart Perfume. Oh, and I think I need the name of a new fragrance. I think Violette is the best option. So my trial batch will be coming soon. So all these different people here have things that they need you to do. They've forgotten things in various places. We've got a mad scientist type who's trying to generate new technologies and whatever. So you have to keep an eye over on the left-hand side here to see what's happening. But let's go back to that plane. Let's refuel it. And we are going to, let's collect our money over here. And when the plane takes off, ta-da, 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 plane takes off. And, for that matter, let's take a look. Oh, we've got another plane. This is a Class 2 aircraft. Whoops. And the runway is busy, so let's send it off. That big runway, by the way, is a Class 2 runway. The little ones over below it are Class 1 runways. That is defined by the type of aircraft that can take off and land from there. So, yes, let's allow that Class 2 aircraft to land. And we continue making some additional funds, additional money. Now, eventually, we're going to want to upgrade this place, and one of the places that I do want to upgrade is the tower here. Okay, and that will allow me to build more hangars and have more planes in the air. But to upgrade it, I need 2,800. I don't have 2,800 now. So, and of course, I don't want to buy any of this. I know it's freemium, but I'm not going to spend any money on it at the moment. And I'm going to send off that plane, and we just keep doing this until we generate enough funds to do whatever we need to have done while the planes are off. Yes, I do want to allow this other plane to land as well. Notice this is a Type 1 plane. It landed the Type 1 runway. We're going to refuel, and okay, so, and of course we can build things as we go along here. So let's say just for the heck that I want to build another residential business because I need to generate more people. So over here I can go into the store icon, that's in the bottom left, and I can say that I want to build residential buildings. I'm just going to build another, let's build another, just another cottage, okay? You don't have enough electricity. Oh my goodness, now I need to generate more electricity. So I go to the electricity tab. I don't have $6 to buy that stuff with. I'm not yet at level 9, I'm at level 8, so I guess I have to buy a cheap old power plant. So buy, I take my cheap old power plant and I'm going to put it over with my other power plants over here. All right, say okay. And as you can see, this is going to take a few minutes. I can speed it up, but it only takes 57 seconds, so I'm not going to do that right now. Collect some more money, and on we go. All right, now, send off that plane, off you go. Now, if you take a look down here, you'll notice that the icons at the bottom, there's this one here with a bunch of little people and a little gifty thing. Let's touch the gifty thing. These are these are incoming things. These are people sending me gifts. Disposable shampoo. This paint, yes, I know that they appreciate it if I do stuff for them as well. Take the paint, and I'm going to say clear all, there we go. Now, to make people happy and to collect additional resources, I go visit neighbors. And of course, you can add neighbors on the system. Madeline Airborne, by the way, is an AI with the system. You get her right away if you don't have any additional friends. We'll say, please wait while we go visit Madeline. And when we get to Madeline's place, you'll notice that Madeline has a very big city with lots and lots of airport, a massive industrial complex here. We have a choice. We can collect fuel if I think fuel is what I desperately need, or we can collect any combination thereof. Now, we're allowed to collect 5 different things, so let's go with more fuel. And boom, we're done. We've collected all the things that we can collect today. So now, let's go visit someone else. Let's go visit Bernie over here. Bernie, what have you got for me today? Bernie's got stuff for me today as well. All right, let's collect some money. And by the way, they're going to do the same thing. They're going to visit you, and they're going to be able to, collect things at your place as well. All right, so don't feel bad about the idea that you're taking stuff from these people, but note this, okay? Now, if I go and we've got over here who is level 4, or Casbah down here who's level 12, or Cherry Blossom at level 49. Let's go visit Cherry Blossom at level 49, okay? Because that's going to be a slightly bigger airport or slightly bigger city. It's going to look a little bit more interesting. Maybe not as interesting as mine at the moment, but obviously they've been working that one a little bit longer. Let's just collect the wealth. I just want the wealth. I just want the money. There we go. 5 shots at the money. We're up to 2,032. Slowly but surely all this stuff is building. But see where it says send gift at the bottom there? I'm going to send him a gift. He was very good to me. I'm going to send him or single malt whiskey. There you go. And all these people down here, you're allowed to give a certain number of gifts on a daily basis. So let's give Casbah some disposable shampoo, and we're going to give some fuel catalyst. There we go. And I'm going to say that that's enough for the moment. I'm going to go back to my city, and mission complete, the best bag. There we go. And we get a reward of 30. So when you do these missions, which I showed you over on the left-hand side, you get points. You get money. You get all sorts of stuff as well. So we can probably send off that 3rd flight. Let's go to Cyprus as well. And by the way, you add locations as you get bigger and bigger bigger and bigger aircraft and the ability to service more areas. So let's say load, and off that plane goes. And really, that's kind of the way it works. You keep building your city. You keep adding stuff. You keep, trying to make it bigger, faster, stronger until you have, lots of really cool buildings. I'm going to say, yes, I'm going to allow that. and you try to achieve all these things on a daily basis because of course you get little prizes and little rewards for doing all these things. Other things you might want to know about the game. There we go. Everyone's talking about the latest bag. I'd like to have a sport bag too. I've ordered one already. You can pick it up at the sporting goods store in any neighboring city. So I'm gonna have to visit a neighboring city and visit their neighbor and their store. And of course, when you've got flights that are out there, like let's take a look at the one that's got 12 minutes and whatever, I can actually speed up the flight, bring it back quicker for the resources that are there by spending some fuel. So I can say complete, and now as you can see, the plane has arrived on the tarmac, and we're ready to send off another one, except for the fact that now I don't have enough fuel to send off another aircraft. And that's kind of the way the game goes. Eventually you build up enough resources, eventually you send it off, you keep sending off plane, you keep there we go, my power plant is done over there, let's unlock my power plant. Yay, now I have the resources necessary to build another house. So let's go build another house down here. I said I wanted to build another cottage. I'm not going to build a cottage way over there. I'm going to build it over here by the road. I'm going to say accept. And now the cottage under construction, 57 seconds. I'm not going to spend money to speed it up. It's not really necessary. But that's it. That's how the game works. It's not particularly complicated. It's a lovely little time waster, and that's about as far as I'm going to go with it. By calling it a little time waster, it doesn't have some of the charms or some of the depth of some of the other city building or city simulation type games that I've played, specifically SimCity. I keep wanting to compare this to SimCity, but it all you can do is zoom in and out. Whereas in SimCity, as you know, you can change the angle, you can rotate, you can go back and forth. I mean, SimCity is really quite beautiful this way, whereas this is just kind of a stretched out. It's a 2D version of a 3D landscape. Is really what it comes down to. So there's only so much that you can do with it, but you might find this one enjoyable as well. And that is where I'm going to leave Airport City for the day. If you like this game, or if you like what I'm doing here when I cover these games, please leave me a little comment, put a thumbs up, say, hey dude, you're doing a fine job, I appreciate this. If you'd like me to cover a different game, tell me the game that you'd like me to play, that you'd like me to do a video about. And of course, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done so, and then tell your friends, your families, your enemies, I don't really care who you tell, but tell somebody else, and let's get those numbers up there, and I'll see you next time when I decide to slack off from work and play games. Oh, there we go. That one's done. Congratulations, you built a new building. I am so excited. There it is. I don't even see the little people going in and out. Oh well. Marcel, out.